Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to describe how you can use these things here, otherwise known as parallettes, for your training and improving your bodyweight mastery. So to begin with, these are grips that you can basically use for everything that you do on the floor, but you can also use the same exercises by doing these. So for example, when it comes to press-ups, instead of doing them on the floor, you can use these, and that will help you to go deeper in the press-up. So as you can see, I can go a little bit deeper, which is going to stimulate my chest a bit more, whereas on the floor I can't go as deep. So that's the first benefit. You can go really deep on press-ups and you can get a bigger and better chest as a result of doing that. Another benefit is that these offer elevation for static holds. So for example, an L sit. So with an L sit, when you hold your feet out, so nothing is touching the floor right now. So that L sit hold, it's a lot easier doing it on these handlebars here because these are elevated from the floor, and so I don't need to rely on my strength as much. So if you're a beginner or someone who's trying to learn the L sit, for example, doing it on the floor is going to be a bit demotivating for you, because if you try to learn it on the floor and your progress is really slow, you're not going to feel like you're getting anywhere with it. Eventually you will get it even if you don't use these, but these will basically help you to experience how it is to hold that position, and it's actually a really good thing to use this piece of equipment here to bridge the gap between doing it on the floor and not being able to do it. So you can also hold on to them and do a tucked L sit, for example, bring your legs out, or whatever variation you're doing or you find challenging at the moment. So that's another benefit. They'll help you learn the L sit a lot quicker than just learning it on the floor. And a third benefit is actually with regards to handstands. So when you do handstands on the floor, your hand has nowhere to go basically, or to grip onto. So if your hand's on the floor like this and you're in a handstand, all that pressure from your body weight is going to be going directly onto your wrist. So that's not inherently bad, because you do need to strengthen your wrist and practice on the floor. But let's say you've done numerous attempts on the floor, or you've done 20 minutes or so training it on the floor, eventually it will catch up and your wrist will start to hurt a bit, and you don't want to put excess strain on your wrist. You want to strengthen it, you don't want to hinder it. So more or less what you can do is, or what I do, is I train my handstands on the floor first, and after around 20 to 30 minutes of training it on the floor, I take these out of my bag and then I do them on here. So the difference between the floor and here, as I said before, with the floor your hand is open, so you're putting a lot of pressure on your wrist. So once that wrist starts to wear out or give out, you can grab these, and the difference here, and this is kind of like a game changer, the difference here is that you're able to grab onto the handlebars and shift your weight back and forward like that. So with the floor you have to use your fingertips and this part of your hand, so all that pressure is going on your wrist. But with these, you can move your hands back and forward, and that means that when you're doing your handstand, you're taking pressure off your wrist, and you can train it for longer and train it harder basically, and learn to acquire the handstand and master it a lot quicker than if you just trained it on the floor. Another really good benefit is that you can take these anywhere. So if you travel or if you go abroad and you don't want to just do your basic workouts using the floor, you can grab these and you can do different kind of workouts with them. As I said before, you could do maybe some sort of like a set of press-ups, going deep into it, followed by an L sit hold, and can even do pike press ups, for example, on the floor. Your range of movement is a bit limited, so I'm going to demonstrate that for you now. So with a pike press up on the floor, as you can see, my range of motion is not as great as if I do it on here. So more or less, guys, that's it. The benefits of parallettes include deeper range of motion for all movements, such as pike press ups or regular press ups. It's a really good tool as well if you want to go on holiday and train. You can take them with you, and you can also improve your handstand hold time and increase your duration of training for the handstand, since you're not putting a lot of pressure on your wrist by using these. And yeah, guys, all in all, they're not too expensive, and you should be able to make a considerable amount of improvement in your bodyweight training just by buying these and using them. So don't be stubborn, guys. Buy some equipment, invest in your fitness journey, and like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.